Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about picking your favorite. Are you a person who has a favorite? Everybody's got stuff that's their favorite. You know, we've got our favorite shoes, our favorite tennis shoes. Guys are especially good at this. We'll keep a pair of tennis shoes forever. You know, we got our sneakers that are our nice sneakers, and then we have our workout sneakers, and then we have our sneakers we cut the grass in. And don't touch them because those are our favorites, and so we keep them forever. We're all like that. I've got some knives. I love to cook, and I've got a knife that's my favorite knife. I bought it a couple of years ago. I'm in love with it. It's my favorite, and I've even considered taking it on trips with me when I go to other people's houses, if I'm going to cook and stuff like that, or if I'm going to the beach for a week and going to be in a kitchen. I really have thought about maybe I should bring my knives. I know that's pretty nerdy, but it's where I'm at with it. But we all have favorites. And you know, I think that's good. It's good that you have a favorite. It's good that you're picking something that's your favorite. Because in our life as men, we have to pick a purpose. And when you pick a purpose, what you're doing is you're picking a favorite. And we should all do that. And when you live with a purpose, you're choosing for that to be your favorite. I mean, think about that. Think about how your favorites are when it comes to life, because your purpose is how you do it. Now, a couple things about purpose. One, purpose has to come actually from within you. It can't be an outside thing. When you live for outside things, what you're living for is achievements. And achievements are like getting the gold star, getting the medal, getting those things. You may reach a certain point and get it, but if you don't really have a purpose other than that, there's nothing on the other side of it. Or if you never reach that goal, does that mean your life has no purpose? A lot of guys are struggling with that because they think their life is all about their achievements. It's what I'm going after. It's what I'm reaching. I'm trying to make more money, be successful, doing those things. And I'm not saying goals aren't good. They are good. You should have goals. But those goals come from your purpose. That's what gives meaning to your goals. It doesn't have anything to do with you trying to find your self-esteem in the goal. The goal should come from your purpose. Now, the other thing about purpose is you can't let other people pick your purpose. Because what you'll end up doing is you're living for them. That purpose has to come from within. Because if you're living for someone else's purpose, it won't satisfy you. It'll only satisfy them. And a lot of times, they're not satisfied with it. I think about this. When I graduated high school, my family kind of wanted me to go to this school that one of my relatives went to. It's called the Citadel. It's a military college in South Carolina. Now, I had no interest in going into the military, but it was kind of a prestigious school, many of my family thought, so they really wanted me to go there. So I went. It was miserable. I am not a military person. I did make it through the first year, and I'm proud of that because the first year is tough. I made it through the whole year, but at the end of the year, I'm like, I am not coming back here. I have no interest in doing this. I didn't enjoy it. So I moved away from it. And one of the reasons I think it was so bad and so hard for me was it wasn't really my purpose. I was kind of selfish and self-centered. I did it to please other people. But it was used in my life because when I got back home, some other things happened and it helped me find a purpose. Are you living for someone else's purpose? Maybe you don't even realize it. Maybe you've been living so long to try and earn someone's good word from 30 years ago that you don't even realize you're doing it. The fact is you're unique. Your abilities are unique as a man. Every man is different. And your purpose is different. Your purpose is not based on another man. It's not based on what you see in a movie. Your purpose is yours. And what you have to do is look within and find that purpose and not find it in someone else. Don't let someone else pick your purpose. And the last thing is you've got to really start picking your purpose. Goals aren't your purpose. Your purpose is what you live for. And no one can pick that except you. Now, if you're just living for pleasure, if you're living for the moment, if you're living to make more money, to have more sex, to do those things, if you're living for that, that's not really a purpose. Those are accomplishments, but they're not really a purpose. A purpose is when you dig within yourself, when you start answering the question, why? Why am I here? What's my purpose? What is it all about? And what you do is you start thinking bigger than yourself. You know, if you look through history, the men who've really changed the world are men who lived with a purpose outside of themselves. They lived for things that are bigger than themselves. They sought to find a purpose within and then live it out for others. And that's a key word there, for others. You see, your purpose will never really accomplish anything if it's for yourself. But when you live with a purpose for others, you're going to make a difference in the world. If you want some more resources on finding your purpose, things like that, check out the website, davidthemaxwell.com. I'd love to interact with you and help you. Now, what I said earlier about the Citadel, when I came back from the Citadel, I was kind of lost. I didn't know what I was doing. I was going to transfer to another school. My grades were terrible. I kind of felt like a failure. But in that summer, I discovered something. I discovered a purpose. I discovered a purpose that was bigger than me. It was a purpose where I began to live for other people, something I had never really done. Now, if you think about that, maybe you're looking for your purpose. Maybe you're looking for something to satisfy. And you've tried this, you've tried that, you've tried the other. I'm saying, as a man, start looking for a purpose that's bigger than you. Start looking for a purpose that makes a positive difference in someone else's life. And I guarantee you'll find something of meaning for yours.